Okay. Hi. I can't. I cannot today. Like, don't mind them in the back. They just want to argue and play. Hi. My name is Zenos. Um, we've been absent for a while. While everyone has been popping off with their own thing. I've just been here. Okay. Anyway, before I get started, uh, I'll have the link in the bio. I don't remember what I did last time when I put it up there. Anyway, I've been running a fundraiser for Mohammed Forhan um, since last year. So far, we've only raised about 500 to 600 out of the total that was supposed to be raised. And I should have posted earlier. Uh, I have no script. This is all in my fucking head. Sorry. Sorry. Trying to remember because I have brain fog. But I have the I have the link in the bio. They are running low on food and they need a home. Uh, and right now, as far as I've seen, uh, when it comes to Palestine and Israel, the ceasefire is kind of not that official. It's official, but there's a lot of compromising that has to be done. And right now, they're still in the middle of the war. The war is not going to be over until, like, hi, how you doing? The war is not going to be over until, like, where the fuck is the words? We don't say that here. No, thank you. Uh, anyway. Hi. My day is going fine. I just got up. And I'm feeling very nauseous because I have new medicine that I have to take. Uh, so I'm not really here. I'm trying to be here, but I'm not here. Anyway, if you can, please donate to the GoFundMe. I'll have it in the bio, and it should be somewhere else. It's on my, it's not in my bio on my YouTube. I should put it there, though. Anyway, it'll be out. If you can go to my Instagram. Actually, wait. Um, um, okay, there we go. I put his Instagram right there on the poll. so you guys can see it. And you can go to his page and actually look more into his life, because that's not the only page he has. But the link to the subscription, the link to the GoFundMe is in the bio. There we go. My head is all types of wax today. Anyhow, let's get on to the cards, because of the cards. Don't be creeps, y'all. Don't be creeps. Father Sims in reverse. That's Temperance. This was in. It was upside down, so I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna leave it upside down until I turn it. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna leave that there. For some reason, I just feel like it should be. I forgot to shuffle, like actually pick off all. Seriously though. I don't have to go to the doctor's appointment, so I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. Try to be getting up early. Okay, you have the Mother of Baskets. I know you might think there is no reason for me to do that, but I do. I feel that. The Garden. With the 10 of Knives. Shit. Okay. This one was also. I'm gonna leave those up there. You got the 4 of Sticks and the Big House, which is also the Tower. The Garden is the world. And they came out sideways. I don't know if I've never done readings like this. I'm just feeling very different on this go around. And you have Dr. Buzzard on the back in reverse. And then it wanted to slip down and show the Mother of Coins. I think you're taking off rose-colored glasses and you're seeing the bigger picture. Because in the Mother of Baskets, which is the Queen of Cups in the original tarot, it seems like there's days passing by, and while you do tend to your own world, you're kind of not paying attention to the other parts that is your world. Now with the 4 of Sticks, that's Justice, not. I'm thinking about something else. That was Justice. Sorry, Dr. Buzzard was Justice. Sorry. Mind your time. Because when I was looking at Dr. Buzzard, I was thinking it was I was thinking primarily about the father of knives, and I was thinking about that specifically because, like, your time, you're on a time limit, but right here, I don't think it's a time limit. Much more of so, you have to raise yourself. Okay, the free man, and Sims came out again, and with the two of knives. All of these were in reverse. Better. Don't be scared to take an opportunity. It seems like you're kind of stuck on where you want to go. Because we see the two of knobs and it turned into the 10 of knobs. So maybe you were just focused on building, but not too much on the balancing that comes with it. Because when I see the tower, especially how this one is specifically, I've seen a lot of them kind of have different portrayals of a person falling out of the house, or the background being ruined, but the front is fine. Like, initial sight, you think it's fine. But it's a need to balance yourself. For some reason, I heard the heat is in the house. The heat is in the house. The heat is in the house. I don't know. That's weird. Anyway. There's been a cause to question of what you've been drawn to and why. I'm getting a sense of, like, it's not just, when you think about healing, it's not just healing what you feel is your inner child or your inner teenager or your active adult. It's like, to us specifically, we see it as there are parts of us and we're trying to, sorry, a thing just popped up and it kind of, focus, focus. um when it comes to us though, uh specifically for the youngest altar, it's hard for them to not see Rosie. And then when it comes to the other altars, it's like you see, we're looking at all this other stuff, but you're just like, no, this is okay. Everything's fine. It's like how to, you know, that meme with that dog, and he's like, this is fine, but everything's falling apart around him. I think that's what the fire in the house is. And I'm not saying that you're falling apart. I'm just saying, like, you're deconstructing what you innately feel as either wrong or right, and deconstructing to what you feel that you need to do. My dog is having a seizure. Please. Um, Sorry, I don't like how this walks off. I don't remember where I was at. Healing. Okay, inner child. So, this is something that we deal with a lot, especially when it comes to. I was just thinking about the song from earlier. One more second. So, you're back. Yet again. So, you're back. Yet again. Uh, at this time, I'm supposed to get ready, but I want to finish this out because I really didn't even. Uh, but um, so although we do, personally, I do, but we identify as a gender, and we don't care what pronouns you do use, essentially. But in our own term of phrase, she's not for the world, she's for us. Because she's who started us to begin with. Um, and I know most people who do have DID or OSDD, uh, they don't think you have a core. I don't believe that it's I don't believe that core is the term or phrase that we use for her. It was just more so she's the young the young of us that was not properly cared and given to the world as she should have been. And this can even be said to who is also a part of her, the youngest boy. And they both are in tandem with each other. So when you say you have to heal your inner child, I'm not like, this is parts of you that didn't get to experience that boyhood or girlhood or in general the childhood that you felt like you should have had. And it's not more so in a matter of what you should have had, it's more so in a matter of how you should have felt safe and how you should have had a sense of normalcy, even though normal isn't even real thing. It's just a matter of like how you would view something to be healthy. And that's also what I see here. It's just seeing what actually is healthy for you or what's unhealthy for you, because what might work for you might not work for someone else. And I remember in the song that she had did, I was just thinking about it earlier, but she saw what was the song? I'm thinking of Trails that she just recently did not that long ago, but it was a whole different song. And in Trails or Trials, yeah, Trials. I'm just sorry. It was Trials. It was Trails or Trials. It was one of those. My dyslexia will not compete with me. Um, but in that song specifically, she was like, I've known you my whole life, so why wouldn't I see those parts of you? And when it comes to that disorder specifically, you have to, it was made to protect the part of you that felt unprotected. If you see in different films that do showcase VID, but not really in the realness of it, just more so like, yeah, we're doing effects and shit, you know. It's like, yeah, it's a superpower. It's really. It's not really. Because on a day-to-day basis, I hardly remember faces. I hardly remember names. I hardly remember people. And maybe that's from my hermit modeness, but it's like early onset dementia, but you don't even have dementia. It's just memory relapse and memory loss. So when I say, like, when it comes to your child, your inner child, who you are healing, you have to look at that and say, okay, we're seeing a lot of roses, right? We're seeing a lot of roses. But what the fuck is the issue behind all of that? How did your childhood shape how you became today? How how does it still shape how you become today and how you react to people and how you talk to people? Um, and this is something that you have to dive deep into, because I even say this, we had a stupid added experience just recently in this past seasons. Um, and she took lead more than she ever had before in our life. And I was proud. But seeing as she's the Rosie in this world and she doesn't really see beyond the rose tint, it leads to problems. And there were a lot of problems. So I think that when I talk about this, you're tending to that part of you that needs it most, whether it's your inner child, your inner teen, or who you are as an adult right now. Those parts of you deserve to have recognition. And even if you do not have DID or OSDD, those are still parts of you. They're just not separate parts of you. How there's a fine line distinction. And you have to realize that it's funny because my sister-in-law, she was like, she doesn't have time to be a kid because she has a kid, which, yes, but it's also, you're looking at it and then you need to look at it in a different way. It's like that meme where it's like, oh, I have to, it's like that sad guy and then a happy guy because he's just looking at the wall and the other guy's just looking at the sun and shit. He's throwing up. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. that was a sign to wrap this up. But basically, let me give you 2 more cards. Mother of coins and 7 of baskets. So right here, hey, it has lavenders on both of them. It's real. So in this, I feel like you're resting on a lot of ideas. And I said this to myself too. I have a lot of ideas, but it's not coherent enough to put out. But I feel like you needn't to worry about it being coherent enough as long as you're putting it out, because you can always revise. Like, you don't have to put it out right away after you finish. Just revise it and put it out when you're ready. But don't rest on it too long to where you forget where you're going. Anyway.
You got into your NBA arts thing or something. They say your performance film listed on.
Oh, yeah.
March 22nd.
Yo. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Keep it juicy and a koozie, and peace the fuck out.